What's up, everybody? Spartan the Alicorn here. Actually, not Spartan Alicorn anymore. I changed it recently, but you'll find out about that in the next video, which I will be uploading right after this one. So, anyways, welcome to Minecraft, Xbox One version. And today I'm going to be showing you my town. I've been playing this for a while, and let me just change here. I definitely do not like the default skin. I mean, it's fine, but I want to be a little more original. Let's see what I want to change to. There we are. Let's go with Minecraft Story Mode. Let's go with Petra. Petra was my favorite character in the whole Story Mode series. Besides all the YouTubers, of course. There we go. Alright. So today we're going to be looking at my Minecraft world that I've built. And it is going to be Craftington Cove. I've had a lot of people asking me what my house looks like. Well, not really asking, but I've been talking about it. But anyways, we're going to be taking a look at it. As soon as it loads. There we are. And I'm up in the air. So yeah, this is Craftington Cove, and then I gotta change the view on this. There we go. And wow, we're really lagging here. The internet just sucks today. Oh, there we are. So yeah, over here we got one mine over there, lava pit way over there, and way off in the distance, you can't really see where it's at, but way over there-ish is another mine. Yeah, I built this path right there, lined it with torches, made stairs, made torches for light in the nighttime. Anyways, that's not important. What is important is my village. Come on down here. Hey, what's up, sheep? Sheepy sheep. So yeah, this is Craftington Cove. My little oceanside oasis. But yeah, so anyways, I've been gone for such a long time, like over 2 months now. Well, actually almost 2 months. But last video I did was like 2 months ago, so. And the reason why that is because I've been super busy and I didn't really feel like making very many videos recently. But now I'm getting back into it, and ooh, what we got going on here? Seriously, what is going on there? It's kind of weird how like all the villagers look like men, and yet they can have babies and stuff. It's kind of weird. But yeah, this is the boat dock. I just recently made this, and then of course I upgraded the village a little bit. The fortresses, as these little steps for the villagers there, and they've been thanking me ever since. Let's go check out this lighthouse. I want to show this really good to you. And as you can see, it is lit up with redstone that's going around and around and around. And I got the tutorial from a YouTuber named Jazzy Jeff. Does a lot of Minecraft tutorials. And if you haven't checked out his channel, then you should check it out. Subscribe. Uh, this was one of his kind of lighthouse designs with the redstone, and the the tower part itself isn't really his design. I kind of made that however I wanted it, but let's go and take a look at it. And I'll go and show you my house. Ah, there you go. There. I love how the game you just can't like fully turn around in a boat. Way over there. If you never played Minecraft before, I just recently found this out, and I've been playing Minecraft for a while. If you see bubbles in the ocean, don't go in there because it will drag your boat all the way to the rock bottom because of the magma blocks in the whole system of the bottom of the ocean bed. Something like that. But yeah, as you can see, I made the lighthouse there with chiseled quartz and glazed red terracotta. And it is very nice. I mean, you can make this whatever out you want. I just used basic stone. When some people like to use wool, but I've come to find out that wool will burn easily, especially in lightning. And so if you're gonna build something that's like outside, like for instance, a lighthouse or a house, don't build it out of wool. Unless you want it to burn down, I don't know. Yeah, this is. I haven't figured out a name for this lighthouse yet. Not really sure what I'm gonna call it. But I was thinking about going with Inspiration Point. And oh, right. And then the boat. I forget how to leash things sometimes. Oh, it's getting ready to get dark. I'll wait for it to get dark here. Let me set it. Time. Midnight. This is really cool because it lights up like the whole area of what's down below. But yeah, still gotta come up with a name for this. But yeah, all the way up there, and that's. Of course, I do pressure plates on my doors. Even if it's a wood door, I'll put pressure plates on both sides so I can get in and out, and I don't have to worry about opening the door and leaving it open. So, works well for me. You don't have to. Let's go up this spiral staircase and real quick. They spin me right around, baby, right around like a record. right around. But yeah, I would show you the circuitry for this, but I'm gonna leave the link for the circuitry and stuff for the lighthouse mechanism. Link for that Jazzy has. But yeah, this is the deck, and made the roof out of black non-glazed terracotta, and then of course you got the glass for the got it for the observation deck, so you can see like when ships come in. And, oh shit! I didn't want to go downstairs, but yeah, you can go outside and then I kind of went with this too. I went with like the walls there for like going outside, and put the little walkway around it. But yeah, you can kind go outside, I gotta build this roof up taller because I can jump up a little bit, but not enough to where it's out here it can jump just fine. But yeah, you can see off in the distance there, you got the lighted up pathway I got. Very beautiful. And each one of those towers that I was showing you earlier, I put a beacon of various colors on top of each one of those towers that's over there. So yeah, like I even got like one on my house, if you can believe it. It's like my house, that big building over there. Put a beacon on top of that so I can find my way home and if I'm in survival or I get lost or whatever mode I'm on, get lost. I can find it easily. But yeah, very beautiful. And as I said, I will leave the link for that if you want to build your own lighthouse. You can build this as tall as you want and short as you want. I built it this tall just because I like it tall like this. And so, I would go downstairs, but just for the sake of this video, I'm just going to go ahead and bust this. Get my flying shoes on. And build this. My internet's acting weird there, it's like streaming. But let's go back over here. Check out my house. We'll just leave the boat behind. I'll come back for it later. Yeah, see, there's a beacon. And if you don't know about beacons, you can put, you have to put like a smallest one, you have to put it in a pyramid of either gold, diamond, emerald, or, oh shit, get out of here. I hate when these trees come in there. They're terrorizing my town every single day. Oops, I break him as I do him. Let's just fill that up. There we go. Like it never happened. Just like it never happened. Anyways, as I was saying, you gotta have a pyramid of like, there's somebody in my house? Somebody in my house. There's a zombie in my house. I don't even know how to get in here. I have like no way for them to get in. Unless they're getting in through the gate. But anyways, as I was saying, the beacons. If you don't know about them, you take the smallest one you have to make a pyramid. And the biggest one you can make is, the smallest one you can make, I'm sorry, is made out of you can make it out of diamonds, iron, gold, or emerald. And it has to be a 3 by 3 square. And then you put your beacon right in the middle of that square. And you have to fill in that center hole. Have to put it in there. Otherwise, this will not work. But I'm sure a lot of you already know by now. But if you don't know how I got this color, how I do it, what I do is, and a lot of people probably already know this, but you take a piece of glass, whether it's a glass block, glass pane, whatever, and you can put this on top of it. You gotta take the beacon off first. So like you'd have to mine that. Whoops. Okay, but yeah, you would mine that. Place like a block or whatever, and then place your whatever color glass pane you want. Like for instance, for like a dark pink, I went with black. Black's got to go on the bottom, either black or white, depending on how bright you want it. Like a bright pink, you would put a white one on the bottom, and then you would put your colored one on top of it. So like for me, I went with dark pink, so I put black and then pink. or magenta, whatever you want it. So let me put that beacon back there. So one thing I like about creative mode, you can just put, if you break something, you can fix it again. You don't even have to go and search for stuff. But as you can see, I got a bunch of daylight sensors for my upstairs lighting. This is a 2-story house. Very tall. And I went a little decorative with this actually. I kind of wasn't planning on doing it like this, but I thought, hey, I'm in creative mode, let's go ahead and have fun with it. So that's what I did. And we're going to take care of that zombie in there later. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. Yeah, I got the I got armor stands with diamond armor and swords on them. And I get like I had the guards there. And if you don't know about these, you got the redstone blocks and the daylight sensors. I didn't realize this until recently. I'm just kind of newly learning redstone actually. But you place the daylight sensor. Stop stepping on my door. Darn zombie. I'm trying to make a video here. Anyways, the daylight sensor, you can connect it like how I got this. If this was nighttime, which I got it set for at night, is you can place this like right next to another one and it will light it up. You don't even have to put a daylight sensor on the top of that. So, just a word of advice in case you don't know. But anyways, let's go in, shall we? I'm sure you're dying to see what's inside here. And yes, I do put buttons on the inside and outside of my doors, so I can get in and out, just like I did with the pressure plates of the lighthouse. Oh my gosh, there's a bunch of mobs in here. How are you getting in here? Who let you in? Wow, that was a one-hit kill. Usually it takes 5 or more. Just hit him with the beacon, it's like one-hit kill. Oh god. Oops. What when my controller loses connection? Oh, don't make me break my lava furnace there. Yeah, you get a nice view of my house as I'm killing these zombies and whatnot. Let's just leave them alone for now. Anyways, this is my kitchen. What's going on? How do you get in here? I did not let you in. Anyways, I made the redstone lights again, and I put my redstone dust there. If you don't quit walking over that pressure sensor, I'm gonna beat you. Thank you. Anyways. You starting stuff too? I don't know who you are, but somebody's starting stuff. Okay, I'm getting distracted. You just go about your business. Anyways, put your redstone dust right there, and you can leave that one there. However, there's one spot I gotta redo this on because I got 2 switches, one on each end of the light fixture. And you'll see that here pretty soon. But this is my kitchen with the black and white tile look made out of black and white wool. And then I got my refrigerating system with the milk chest right there, and then various foods on up there. Got like fruits and veggies and dessert, meat, bread, and fish and whatever, dried kelp. And then I got 1, 2, 3 furnaces there, and I made the counters. I made counters. So it's really cool. It's out of blue glazed terracotta. And then I put the extra added touch there, I put some light blue wool there. And then of course I got the sink hook there with my lovely cauldron there with full of water, and then my brewing stand, because usually a brewing stand would probably be in a kitchen, wouldn't it? It seems right. I'm gonna have to come back in here and get rid of you all. I don't even know how to get in, because my whole house is like completely fenced in. Unless they're coming in through the gate, I don't really know how they're getting in. I really don't know. Oh, that might be one way. Let's fix that, shall we? But yeah, I really don't know how they're getting in. As you can see, I got a bunch of windows all around my house. And the reason because of that is I love looking at beaches. Even though I don't live near a beach, I love looking at beaches. So, I mean, anything tropical, and this is like the closest thing I could get to a tropical beach in Minecraft. So, anyways, let's go back in and close that gate. Yeah, close that door. And turn these off. Let's go over here. I got my lovely elevator. This is another design that I found recently, another tutorial. And this is the first floor lobby of where this elevator is. And as you can see, I got lovely sea lanterns with trapdoors out of acacia wood, I believe. I think so. I want to say it's acacia wood. Leave. And then I got my lovely decoration. I got flower pots. And then lovely paintings for decoration too. And then over here we got my library with my enchantment table and lots of books. And even more sea lantern lighting. And then I used jungle wood look for this lighting just for that nice decorative touch. And I got a bunch of books in here because, as we all know in Minecraft, the more books you have, the more powerful this thing is in your enchantments. I got various doors here. I got the jungle door, I got the oak door, even got signs like say kitchen, library, elevator. Let's go take a ride in the elevator, shall we? And I'm gonna put a link in for this too, so you can build this too. I can't remember who design I got it from, but he builds his out of stone. You can build this out of whatever you want, but like I built mine out of wood because I like wood. I like having a wood house over a stone house, and it's already nighttime, and so all these lights would be on. And I even have some even where this block would be, up above the block would be another daylight sensor with a redstone lantern, but you just don't see it. I could change it, but I really don't want to. As you can see, here is the master bedroom. Lovely carpeting look. I went with like American flag design because I'm an American. And I ain't afraid to show it. I'm not. And then I made my wall here. Wait, not wall. Lovely clock. Let's see. And that is very simple to make. I thought about putting it in the wall, but then I had to build that out. So I didn't really want to do that. Just kind of stupid looking. So I went ahead and just built it out. Kind of want to make it out of slabs if I could, to try and put like a slab on the side so it's not sticking out so far, but apparently they don't have that work in Minecraft, you can just build like straight up, and it'd just be sticking out just like that would. So, and it's raining outside. I like rain. Rain's fun. Keeps the Enderman away. That was something I always had with Minecraft. I'd have Endermen just like randomly pop in my house in this version for some reason. I don't know why. And I think it might have had to do with because I was still in the process of building my house. Like, I'd have the walls on like up high enough for like the first floor, but I'd still be missing a roof, and then somehow it'd teleport inside. I don't know how. I don't know if that happened, but this is a guest bedroom with a lovely Pokeball in there because I'm a die-hard Pokemon fan. So, and then of course we got the bed and dresser like I had in the master bedroom, and made out of dark oak wood. And then each one of these has a flower pot with a different flower in it. And then of course I got my clock, and there's Donkey Kong painting there. And that is Donkey Kong. If you never realized it was Donkey Kong, I feel so sorry for you. And then here is my lovely den. And I should have put some music in here. Let me find a disc. This is. This is a jazz one. I think it was this one. Clear that out. I don't need that. Nope, that is not the one I need. Oops. I didn't mean to break it. Boring you, ain't I? I'm sorry. I'm not used to making YouTube videos this much, but one of these green ones is a jazz one. Ah. Nope. That's not it. One's a jazz one. Which one of these is a jazz one? Maybe it's this one. No, that ain't it either. Oh, that was a green one. One of you sounded like jazz music, and I really liked it. It was so fitting for this particular room that I have. But, well, whatever. Anyways, I got my lovely fireplace there, and this is actually a beast to try and build. And if you're not sure what you're doing, then watch a video to try and figure out what you're doing. But this was kind of a beast to try and build myself, and just in this amount of room. But I did it. And anyways, here's my couch with the acacia wood stairs, and then I have my table that I put brown carpeting on because it looks kind of wooden-like. Wanted that wooden table feel. And then over here I got my hot tub. Bet you never had this in your house. This is the coolest part I think of my house. That and my fish tank. My fish. I tried. If you're building a fish tank, there's several tutorials that you can do with this. Like one I saw that had just put like glass blocks in like an item frame, and of course a fish wouldn't move in the item frame. But I just didn't like that particular one. I'm sure you know which one I'm talking about. But with this, I tried doing it with glass panes, but it kept leaking out, and so I just used glass blocks to do that with, and then I filled it up with buckets of tropical fish because I love tropical fish more than anything else. It looks so beautiful. But yeah, I made this hot tub. This was really cool. I never thought that I could really do this, and I had to build down a little bit into my floor, and because I didn't want to, I didn't know if magnum blocks would burn wood like in survival mode or something, and so if I set myself to survival mode, I didn't want it to burn my floor. And so you can't see it here, but you'll see in like another room I kind of built like cobblestone underneath where this would be. But this is my hot tub, and I added the magnum blocks because it had that bubble effect. And I actually tried doing that outside before I put it in here. I didn't like say, oh, I want a hot tub in my house and just build it in my house. So if you're not safe, if you don't know that it won't burn your house, then your house of wood, then don't try to build it, you know, with the magnum blocks in your wooden house if you don't know what you're doing. So I tested it outside to make sure before I did it. But yeah. And then I got my grandfather clock there with the dark oak wood. I like the dark oak wood. It makes it look really, I don't know, really fancy looking. And this was kind of a beast of look. I had to dig it into the wall because I didn't want to stick it out. And I wish there was a way I could put like red carpeting over like where this spot is, but with this sticking out, then I can't. But that's just Minecraft for you. And then of course even the table, like I wish I could put like red carpeting underneath this table. I really wish. But again, Minecraft doesn't allow it. So. But anyways, back to the elevator. I don't remember who I got the idea from, but I'll put the link in the description when I find it, when I upload this later. Anyways, let's go down. And I want to talk about this real quick, because this is really crucial if you're going to build this. You want to have, especially if you're playing it, building this in survival mode, you want to have your water block or something soft to land on. And the reason why is because you know how far that is. The higher up that you go with this elevator, the more likely you're going to die in survival mode, dropping from, even from as high as I had, is a pain. So, yeah. And once you get in here, like you can, I don't really have to have this, because I don't really have to have this button, I just wanted it to be there. In the video that I got the idea from, the guy that made it, he didn't even add a button here. So, and because it's a down part, you wouldn't go up and down unless you're in creative mode. But I just did that just for the sake, just for the fun of it. But anyways, I made this is the foyer of my house, which is actually on the back of the house. I just couldn't really think of what I wanted to make this room into, so I was like, okay, let's make a foyer out of it. But as you can see, I got like a nice, lovely chandelier. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do with the lighting, and so I put this chandelier made out of glowstone and oak trapdoors for a nice decorative look there. And then, of course, you got to use the fence posts to make the arms. But I don't know why you keep getting in here, but you need to leave. You're distracting me from my video. Let me just hit you real quick. Oh, I thought he broke the window first. window there for a sec. But yeah, anyways, let's go back in here real quick. And I made this rug as like, made like an Oriental Chinese look because I like Chinese kind of stuff. I like Chinese food. I just kind of like the Oriental feel of it. Get these monsters out of here. I hate it when mobs just spawn in your house for no logical reason. I don't even know why. I don't even know why they're getting in here. Oh, he left. The other one left. Okay, bye. Good riddance. Anyways, this is my blacksmith area, and in each one of these particular rooms, or like I have in the kitchen, and I got this room. I did the redstone torch, redstone lamps, and then the redstone on top to make it extend out far enough. But I got each one of my blacksmith furnaces there, and my blacksmith anvil, all that good stuff. And why is that door open? I don't like it. I always like leaving my doors closed. Even when I'm away, I just leave them closed. Or if I'm at home, I'm leaving them closed because you never know what's going to come in. Like monsters, and I don't even know how they got in because I never let them in. But I'm getting off topic. I do that a lot. But yeah, there's not much to this, but you kind of have to be careful with this. You got to build your stone blocks, of course, and then make sure you don't destroy it in the process. But always build your walls first. And I built this just one block a gap there, so that way I wouldn't make the mistake of going inside there and burning myself alive in survival mode, because Lord knows that would be awful. But I wanted to really show you this because I never thought that. I don't think anybody has ever tried doing this, but if there has been, then okay, I don't know of it. But I put this as my back porch area, and of course I did the wooden kind of couch look, and I did a glass floor. I've never really seen anybody do a glass floor. I didn't do it like all the way. I mean, I just did it like to a certain corner, but I did it because I wanted to look at the lake underneath, you know, as I was walking. And then I can look out at the lake. That's where it is. Or no, I killed that spider. That's a different spider. I was like, is that the same spider I killed? It might be. But yeah, this is my house. And I am planning to update this a little bit more. I just recently found a new bunch of Minecraft videos to make some like showers and bathroom stuff, so I'm gonna add that stuff in there, and maybe I'll make another video of it if you guys want. But real quick, I want to show you this because this is really cool. Say if I'm in here and I like just going from room to room, I can go like this. I gotta fix that. But it's supposed to light up all of these, but see, I got it set for like all of these, and so like I turn that off, that one stays on because that one is stuck in the on position. And if I want to turn it off, then I just click it off. So that's the cool thing about that. But I really like the stained glass windows too, and I don't know why. It's just I like stained glass windows in the house. But when it comes to my doors, I put buttons on the outside doors, and then I put pressure plates on the inside and outside inside doors, going from room to room. Sometimes I don't even do a door, but in this case I do one. and it's just because I felt like it. Like say for instance my kitchen here, I don't have doors except for going into the to where the elevator is. But I always put pressure plates there because I don't like having doors open. It's just a pet peeve of mine. I don't know if it's a paranoia or something of having a monster spawn behind you or something, because when I play Minecraft, in survival mode, I die easily, like real easily. I'm I'm like one of the noobiest of noobs. But anyways, I'm gonna leave this video here, and if you like it, Spartan, kick that like button in the face like Leonidas, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.